Hey!
Hi, everybody.
How you doing, everybody?
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Welcome.
you. Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you from wherever you are.
Magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi.
Yay! He's trying so hard. Mega cringe, somebody says. But thank you for trying, Daddy. Okay, so we would like to say thank you to all of you and welcome back. Salamat po. Maraming salamat. Thank you for your comments, for your suggestions. Yes. Thank you for just supporting us. Thank you for watching. Maybe we hope you share.
Yes.
And thank you for liking. Thank you for just being a part of our love story. I mean, you're not a part of it, but you are a part of it by sharing in our story. So, watching our story. So, thank you so much. We hope to be a blessing in whatever way we can to anyone that's being a part of this love. Sweet love. What
Thank
a
you.
beautiful love. Yes.
But my name's Chris, for those that don't know.
And I'm Melba.
That's right.
Yes.
Sana mabuti. No.
That's okay. Sana mabuti.
Sana mabuti kayong lahat.
Hey! We hope that you are all well, and thank you so much. We are very well. Thank God. And we are just happy to be here.
Yes. That's
Yes.
right. So, hon,
Where did we
where did we leave off last time?
I think we left them with me leaving the Philippines
yes.
and flying to here in America,
Right.
the United States.
That's right.
I keep saying America because in the Philippines, when you say America, that's United States.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't
A lot of
think that America there's a South and North America.
Yeah. Well,
So
we're kind of technically North America, but so is Canada, you know.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So when you say America, it's like it's the whole continent of America.
Right.
So United States. So we just call it the States.
Yeah.
So tate. That's what we call it.
Tate.
Tate. Yes. So we left them with my family telling you to love me
Yes.
on your way out, to take me away from them.
That's right.
You took me away from them.
I took her away. Yeah.
You selfish.
For I am greedy.
Thank you for being selfish now.
Yeah. So.
I did not like you taking away from them because, family is very important, and family over there, I love them all, and it's good. It's great with family over there. But I thank you for taking me away too, because I'd rather you take me away than I don't know who.
Yeah. At least
You
it's
are
not
the
somebody
good.
else.
You are the best one to take me away.
Yeah. So I brought her here. She was her first time in America,
Hey,
so
first
that
time in
we could get married.
Yay! Here comes
Oh,
the bride.
Melba, will you marry me? That's my Jimmy Stewart impression. So,
Yes, I came here so that we could get married, and the processing of the visa was flawless. I mean, we did not even hire anybody. We just actually, when you just do everything yourself, all the guidelines that you need to do is in the Department of Foreign Affairs or in the BCIS, the immigration.
Yeah.
It's all there. So we just followed what they asked us to do, and we did it, and it's like easy.
Some people hire lawyers because it can be kind of convoluted, but if you just read the instructions, you can sit there and get it if you just take the time.
And we're just normal people, and we just go in there and did it, and we got it. So, and you know what, we have to do it too because we didn't have the money to.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That is a good thing. One of the things that makes somebody very resourceful or like sufficient is also because of resources. So sometimes when you don't have a lot, it's a blessing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All things work together for the good.
Yeah. So.
Yes.
So she came here. I'm originally from Massachusetts, but when we came back from getting her in the Philippines, we went to Philadelphia. What up, Philly?
Hey!
Yeah. So the reason for
Philadelphia,
Philadelphia,
Pennsylvania.
yes, that's where my family on my dad's side is from. Most
of them are there.
That's kind of like a second home for me. We used to spend every summer I started to say in the Philippines, in Philadelphia. So yeah, so we went straight to Philadelphia, and we were staying at my uncle and aunt's house, who is actually not really my uncle, but he's my mom's
cousin.
My mom's cousin.
It's kind of your uncle in the Philippines.
Kind of.
We call them uncle. Yeah. They're all uncles.
Yeah. So we stayed
your father's best friend.
Yeah, which is also my father's best friend. He's my.
Uncle
that's
Al.
how they met. Yeah. So,
and on my plane.
Yes.
I have to leave everybody behind. I went to the States by myself, all by my lonesome.
Yeah.
In the plane, but I didn't take much with me. I didn't have a lot of things to carry. I didn't have. My luggage was just like one bag, I guess, and then not much in there. And then guess what my carry-on was? My carry-on was my wedding gown.
Yeah. So you're carrying this gown. Everybody's like, "What in the world? Would you get married on the plane?" No.
No, they know the flight attendants. They know it was my wedding gown, so they just kind of tucked them away nicely over there. Yeah. And I have to shout out somebody for this because somebody paid for my wedding gown and have it made in the Philippines and paid for it. So Ate Sol,
Ate Sol again, she's always coming through for us.
Thank you so much, Ate Sol. Thank you for all the love and support, not just emotionally. You're helping us, with so many things too, like financially. She was even willing to pay for my college education. I mean, for my medical degree if I want to go to medicine proper. So thank you, Ate Sol. Yeah. We love you too. And that's why God is blessing her so much. She continues to be in ministry, serving a lot of children and serving them in the Lord. So God bless you, Ate Sol. Yeah. So I have the wedding gown, which Ate Sol paid for and have it made in the Philippines. And then we landed in Philadelphia. Yeah. And then I think the next day after we came, we went to the City Hall.
Yes, we went to City Hall and we applied for our marriage license and did all that stuff. I want to say we went to the mall.
Yes.
We went to the mall and we got some stuff. What is it? You got shoes. We bought you shoes.
Yes, my husband has to buy me shoes.
Yeah.
Because I think I only carried one shoes and it was not a wedding shoes. So he got me white shoes for the wedding.
And then we had to slide on over to, let me see, what was the name of that store? Victoria's Secret. Pick up a little something for the honeymoon, you know what I mean?
But it's like a gift for me, but it was really a gift for him.
Yeah. Well, it's not unlike Christmas, Jesus' birthday, but we don't buy him gifts, we buy gifts for each other. But, so I opened up a Victoria's Secret credit card account and got you a little something for the honeymoon. So it was nice.
He was more excited about it than me. I was scared about that topic.
Yeah.
Scary topic.
But we did that and
we kind of I think we had your sister. We helped your sister
that's right. Yeah.
buy a dress. For the wedding, so because she was my maid of honor.
Yeah, so of course she had no family here.
I had no family.
My sister was her maid of honor. I had my best friend from Massachusetts, Hal. Shout out to Hal.
Came over and
best talk show host in the world, by the way.
I know, very smart, very witty, very funny. Hal, yes.
So he came down from Massachusetts to be my best man. We didn't have any other groomsmen. It was just him.
We didn't have any groom. Yeah. Yes, no groomsmen. And then we had bridesmaids.
Yeah.
But the bridesmaids are like your cousins.
Yeah.
And they came to the wedding with whatever dress or whatever suit, whatever outfit they want to wear.
But speaking of the wedding overall, like how much did we pay for that?
How much did we pay for the wedding?
How much was it?
Praise the Lord.
We pretty much just showed up, right?
We did. We did
Yeah.
not. Did we pay? Did we make the decision to which cake? No. Wait, did
Nope.
we pay for the cake? No.
Nope.
Did we choose which food to eat? No. Did we pay for the food? No.
So basically, what it is, we had the wedding and
We showed up for our wedding.
We showed up for it pretty much.
So,
Yeah, my aunt who was pastoring.
That's
the
why we
church.
went to
Yeah.
Philadelphia
Yeah, that's-
instead of went to Massachusetts, where he lives in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
His mom was there, and he has his own apartment there. So that's where he really lives. But then when we came to the States, we did not fly to Massachusetts. We flew to Philadelphia because that's where we're going to get married.
Right. Yeah.
Your father's dad, your
Mhm.
father's
Sister.
Aunt Mary. Hi, Aunt Mary. She was the pastor of a reverend of a church.
Yeah.
And in Takawana Street. I remember the
Saint-
street.
St. Thomas.
Oh, St.
Which,
Thomas.
God bless St. Thomas, because they had some troubles with their church
Yes,
and
but
had to
it's-
close. But
that's okay.
yeah. Anyway,
That's where we got married.
that's where we got married.
And she was the pastor
She
there.
was the so she married us. I remember my grandmother and some of the other ladies of the church cooked all the food for the reception.
And your mother took care of the bill for that.
Yeah,
Thank
so-
you.
Mm.
Grandma.
Yep.
Thank you.
So we ended up didn't pay for it,
Yes, we didn't pay for anything.
and we lasted 20 years. Imagine that.
And keep going.
Yeah.
So, we didn't really prepare much for the wedding day. I just, somebody gave me a wedding gown. Everybody bought everything. Somebody made a decision what cake, what food to eat. Do you remember what food we had in there?
I don't remember, but it probably involved partly fried chicken.
I remember some vegetables. So, I don't know. I think it was green beans or collard greens.
Collard greens.
But we had fun, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great. But so we got married, right?
Yeah, we were getting married. Oh, I have to say, how were you feeling when you got, right before the wedding?
I don't know. I know. I don't think I was scared. I was kind of apprehensive, maybe because I don't have anybody there, and I don't know all the people that there. It's the first time I've met them. I've met your dad before you, so I
Right.
met your dad, and then you, and then your sister, and the aunties where we staying. But then everybody else that was there, I did not have. I didn't know them.
Yeah.
So being in front of people you don't know, it's kind of a little apprehensive. And then I was there on my very special day, my wedding day, and my parents were not there. My siblings,
Yeah.
my cousins, my uncles. In the Philippines, when you get married, the whole town is there, kind of. But this time I didn't have anybody. But that's how it was, and it was worth it. So
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, and I just remember saying...
I was more excited. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
My sadness and apprehension was compensated by the excitement and the joy I have to be married to you. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was excited and nervous a bit too, but mainly I think my nervousness was trying not to cry. You see a lot in movies about when the bride comes down the aisle and then the groom just loses it.
And you didn't want to do
I
that.
didn't want to be that guy. So I was just like, and I could feel it, the emotion of the day swelling
Building up and
building
building
up
up.
on me, and I
But
was
before we get there, though,
Yeah.
we were outside, right?
Yes.
So I have no father to give me away. So the person that I know, aside from you, is your dad. So we were outside the church with the flower girl that I am so thankful, baby, for showing up and being my flower girl. I don't really know her, but she was there to support me, and the church asked her to be my flower girl. And thank you. She's probably all grown now.
Yep.
20 years, probably 25
Probably
years
in
old. I
college.
want to see her actually
probably graduating
and
college.
thank her personally. So we were outside with the flower
Yeah.
girl, and because she's gonna walk and scatter the flowers on
Yeah.
on that little aisle that we have, and so she was with us, with me and Dad, and it was supposed to be rainy that day.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's right.
The forecast we got married on Saturday. The forecast was rainy, but
And it had been up to when we first landed in Philadelphia. There was, you know, it was cold
And rainy.
rainy and all that.
But
But then when Saturday came, our
hey,
wedding day,
lo and behold, the sun
sun
came.
shone, God shone His glory down on us, and
Yes, thank you, Lord.
so that was great.
So
yeah.
we were outside, we were waiting, and some people passed by with their cars or whatever their vehicle was, and they were honking. Some of them were honking, and some were saying congratulations. And then there you go. We walked inside for your dad to walk me there and to give me away. That's funny because your dad was the one who gave me away to you.
Yeah, my
So
dad did.
your father like acted like your father-in-law.
Yeah.
That was funny. But I didn't have anybody, so he gave me away to his son.
Yeah, just give me those.
That's so weird, but it was good. Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, so as I was saying before, I was trying to keep it together. I didn't want to be that too emotional guy. So, and I stood there and I was being very, very good, you know, standing there just waiting. And then she shows up through the door and starts walking down the aisle. And what do?
I think we have pictures of that.
Yeah. I lost it, and the tears just started of joy just came rolling down my face, and like I can't believe it. The most beautiful woman in the world.
I don't know about
towards
the
me.
most beautiful.
Yes. So, but yeah. So then we got there, and I still remember too. When they got to the part, the vows about.
Are you crying? No,
Excuse me. Take a little verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's funny. I have a picture. Like I just
Yeah.
look at myself there, and then and like I have this laugh right now, and then I have the same picture in my wedding gown in the wedding, like that laugh.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But I when they got to the wedding vow part, and I had to say, you know, do you take? And they say, do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I did choke. I choked myself.
You choked too? Yeah.
Yes.
I choked a little bit. I said, I wanted to say, I do. I said, how did it come out? It came out like, I do.
But I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Then after that, I got through it and composed myself. And
Yes, and
Yeah.
we've been really blessed.
Yeah.
God has been so gracious to us in being there for us, helping us to continue to say I do in sickness
yeah,
and in health,
yeah,
in richer and in poorer.
yeah. And
Since then until now.
Yep. And I just want to say too, this part of the ceremony, of course, is they have this. They wrap you in a cord. You know, they have a rope. We have
Yes.
the rope that we have to put around, or
Yes.
our hands, or whatever it is,
And
our
to-
whole body. Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of bind us together.
Yes.
And I think a lot of wedding ceremonies they do this, but people really don't think about what it means. And I just think of the Bible where it says that
A threefold cord is not taken.
is not easily broken.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's really is, you know, the three cords is you, the person you're marrying, and then God
in the middle.
And that's what before we got married, we had
Mhm.
talked about it, and we said we wanted God to be in the center of our marriage, and that's really how we've operated. And I think that works. So.
Yes,
Yeah.
it works so good
Yeah.
because you have to be very intentional in everything you do, and if you follow like the guidelines of how you should be in a marriage and God's guideline, then it's the marriage is beautiful. It's a blessing and it's a bliss.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a gift.
Yeah.
It's a gift from God, and it's like that day we gifted each other.
Yeah.
You know, the church and your family, your dad and you know, your grandma, your parents, they gifted us with this wedding. You
Yes.
know? And we gifted each
Each other.
other
With each other.
and then God gifted
With us.
us with the love that
Yeah.
binds us
Yeah.
for eternity by the grace of God.
Yeah.
So it was a beautiful day.
So yeah, so after the wedding, we went downstairs and had the reception. And,
Yes.
Yeah. Had all the good food and everything, and then they came to the
The dining hall.
Yeah.
The reception area of the church
Yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah, after we ate and we did the whole thing.
I think the whole thing was there.
Yeah, it was. The whole thing was there. And
in that little church.
Yeah. And then
when I was walking the aisle, it wasn't far.
Yeah,
like
I know.
10 steps.
10 steps.
But it was a beautiful little church. Just enough for us.
Yeah, just enough.
Enough for us, you know.
And yeah. And then we had to go and do the, of course, after we ate, and you do the throwing of the bouquet.
Yes.
Oh, and the bouquet.
Yes. No, we were eating first.
Yeah, okay. We were eating.
And we got a cake.
Oh, yeah, we had the cake.
The cake. And we danced.
Yeah.
And that was right. Yes, and I kind of like, I don't really know how to dance. Like, but then you told me, like, don't worry about it. Just hold on to me and we'll just move. So I just held on to him and just moved back and forth. And then it was good.
Yeah, that was the first dance. And
then we have to toast.
Yeah.
And our toast was like, because we don't drink, so we have to toast with sparkling drink.
Yeah,
I think it was sparkling grape or something.
Yeah.
And then we had to feed each other cake.
Yeah,
you know.
And I was thinking so hard because a lot of times when they do the cake, they kind of mush it in each other's face. I'm like, oh, she might get mad if I do that. So I'll just feed it to her.
And I just feed you too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So that was good, but then as I was saying, the bouquet.
Yes, the bouquet.
We threw the bouquet, and this was no ordinary bouquet. Well, we didn't. You had 2 bouquets actually. Right?
I did. We had 2 bouquets on our wedding day, and I've been holding that bouquet, that one bouquet I've been holding throughout the ceremony. But then when it's time to throw it away, to give it away to somebody, to all the single ladies.
All the single ladies.
I have to get a different one, a new one, because we want to keep the bouquet that I was holding that time.
Yeah.
And that bouquet, thank you, Ate Sol. This was a gift from Ate Sol also. She made it herself. It is, look at this bouquet.
We still have it.
We still have it.
Now this bouquet.
Ate Sol, this is so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
She made this before I left Hong Kong to go to the Philippines so that I could go to the States to get married. So she made this, and I had this from Hong Kong in the plane, and then I had this on the plane from the Philippines to the States. It is made of soap. It's a carved soap.
Carved soap. Look at these intricate roses.
It used to be so white, but now it's been 20 years. So it's not as white anymore, but
yellow.
It still smells. It still smells really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one day.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
I'm afraid because one day I might like run out of soap in the shower, and I'll just have this, and I'll be like.
Don't do that.
Yes,
isn't that pretty? Yeah, so pretty, so cute. Thank you, Addison. Yeah.
So we got another one. So she had a regular bouquet, to throw because she was going to keep that one. And I think my sister got it.
I think so.
I think we were trying to make her get it. But yeah, and then after that, they had we had on the reception, we had little things which we still have one of these.
Yes.
We had to give away for all of our guests.
Yes.
And we still have one right here.
This is like a palayok in the Philippines. It's a cooking, pot. It's a pot where we can cook made out of clay. But this one is wood. But I bought this from the cultural center somewhere there in the Philippines where they sell Filipino mementos and stuff. And I asked them if they could engrave or write things in it for my wedding, and they did. And it says God and love, and then in the pot itself it says Chris and Melba, 3/22/03 USA.
Yeah.
So this is our giveaways.
Yeah, and then inside of this, we don't have one right here, was one of the little flowers that we had like in her bouquet here.
Yes.
So we had one of these little flowers inside there and had it on for each guest. And I will never forget that one story. My dad's aunt, my great aunt, we called her Annie, Aunt Gert. She showed up, and at the wedding. we have to kind of rewind just a little bit back to the wedding. But I was standing in the doorway when she arrived at the church for the wedding, and people, she was being helped up the stairs, and I'm standing there, and she's like, "Who's getting here? Everybody's dressed up. What's going on?" Like, she was kind of, she was old.
She was very confused.
Very confused. Yeah. She said, "Who's getting married?" And I said, "Annie, I am." She's like, "You're getting married?" She kept saying that over, like, "You're getting married?" I think she said it a few times.
Because I think that the last thing she remembers about you is probably like you were young, playing around in Philadelphia in the streets in front of the house, and then now you're like, "You're getting married, Chris?"
Yeah.
Aren't you too old to get married?
But now, fast forward back to the reception. We had all these on the table, and I think it was the end of the night, and my mom was grabbing her memento, and Aunt Gert was there, and she's like, "Hey, that's mine!" And she made a big deal out of getting this little...
No, she was just a little dramatic.
Yeah.
Which is very common for people who are older,
Yeah.
So, but we thank her because in her confusion and in her old age, she went and celebrated with us on our wedding day. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you to your mom too.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful
Yeah.
day of our lives. And I think the wedding may not be as beautiful, because we did not hire a photographer. We had some pictures, but we just had somebody who had a camera and took the pictures. We did not hire people to decorate the church, so there's barely anything in the church. But the two people that are going to get married was beautifully in love with each other. So we did beautifully in love with each other. So that's what made the wedding beautiful.
And that's what the whole wedding's for, right?
And I think we were not really prepared for the wedding.
Yeah.
But we were prepared for our marriage.
Yes.
So that's what matters most.
Yeah.
The love that we have for each other. Yay!
And then after it was over, then it was time.
And then never mind. No. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna go there, but maybe next time.
No. Then after that, I couldn't. I mean, it was great. I loved partying with all my family and everything, and having my new bride. But then I was ready for the real party, the after party, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
The honeymoon.
Oh no! Wait, that's for another day.
Yeah, that's the next one.
But thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for marrying me.
Thank you for marrying me.
I would have not married anybody else. No, it's
Oh, you married somebody.
Yes. So that's it.
That's it. We thank you guys again.
Yes.
For watching. Remember to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
And enjoy.
Enjoy. Comment.
We
ask
thank questions.
Thank you for all the people that are commenting now. Thank you for our new subscribers that we've got. We're getting there.
Maraming salamat po.
Yes. Maraming salamat po.
Yes. And remember, God loves you so much.
Yeah.
And if we just operate on love, it would be a good thing because love never fails.
Yes,
so if you choose to do love and do things in love, all will be well. Okay?
All right.
So keep on loving everybody.
All righty. Peace.
Peace. Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye. God bless you all. Bye. Love to all of you. Love. Bye.